Welcome to the Your Leadership Legacy podcast. My name is Tina Paulus-Krause, and I'm so excited to bring you this next podcast dedicated to you high performers out there who want to reinvent yourself, reinvent your business, maybe your career, all of it. This podcast is all about being dedicated to transformation and being the best possible leader of yourself and others that you can be in order to create a legacy that lives on. Welcome to Your Leadership Legacy. My name is Tina Paulus-Krause. I am the founder and CEO of True You Teams. And here we go. Hey everyone, welcome to Your Leadership Legacy. I am so excited today. My name is Tina Paulus-Krause, and today we have with us Himalaya. She's like just a one-name person, like Madonna. That's the level of guest we have on today. Hey Himalaya, how are you?
Hi Tina, I am so good. Good to be here.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Himalaya is like one of my dearest friends. Met Himalaya through a leadership program, and she is a bright light and completely full of love and energy and bouncy and movie and all that kind of stuff. And so I'm going to read, Himalaya, I'm going to read your bio real quick, and then I want you to tell everybody kind of who you are and a little bit about your background, okay?
Sure, yeah.
All right, here we go. So Himalaya empowers with her unique blend of traditional and modern mentorship and coaching. She provides tools to break down barriers that hold us back from experiencing a powerful spiritual connection. Himalaya is passionate about leading women to their own truth, as well as inspiring a yogic, is that how you say that? Yogic?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've never heard it said like that. Lifestyle. Her work inspires and motivates thousands of women to live healthy and joyful lives. She facilitates her work globally and stars in numerous DVDs. She also hosts her own TV show, Bali Blast, which I can't wait to hear about. I didn't even know about this. Bringing fitness to a whole new level of fun through yoga and dance. Himalaya has toured internationally with several yoga conscious festivals and conferences, including Wanderlust, Yoga Journal, LIB. I don't know how to pronounce that fest. I should have said that. What is it? Bhakti?
Bhakti Fest. Mm-hmm.
Bhakti Fest, yeah. So I'm so excited to hear about all these fests and many more. Himalaya's magnetic energy leads all to a liberated state of being, balanced in true self-acceptance and a passion for life. And I can totally adhere to all of that. You are an amazing bright light in this world. So tell us who you are and tell us about you, Himalaya.
Oh, hello, everybody. Well, I am an embodied leadership coach for women. And my belief is that us women are we're rising right now. We're stepping into our fullness, our leadership. We are feeling the call and following it. So my job and my specialty is stepping women into that magnetic presence, really stepping in with your full archetypes activated inside of you, those Wonder Woman archetypes, your heroine, in India, we have these movies, the Bollywood movies, and it's like the hero and the heroine, like the stars of the show, and each has the star inside of us that is the star of this lifetime. And sometimes we play way low, and my job and my specialty is to have us playing in a place that we embrace all of ourselves, like we're in full activation, and serving like that. So that's sort of the essence of what I teach. It's a little I don't like saying this is what it says on my card, because truly what I'm here for and what I feel is truly my gift is awakening those to their own confidence. That's the way I would say it in normal terms. All the other stuff that I said is really activating, awakening a part of ourselves that has been hiding, but we were in touch with it when we were little.
Yeah, absolutely. I know one of the things that you've really helped me with is just movement of the body. I spent 22 years in corporate. And so I was with all the masks and everything else. And you've really helped me just when you talk about embody, I know that that's an acronym. So tell us about the embody acronym itself. Because part of it is about moving.
I even have a sign. Check it out. Look, embody freedom. So embody, yes, the acronym for embody, EMBODY, stands for empowerment, movement, breakthroughs, openings, dharma, and yoga. I'll just give you a little sentence on each one of those. So empowerment, obviously we want to be in our full empowerment. You know, we want to stand in our, like, empowerment to me is leadership. It is absolutely the same. So when we are empowerment, we in our own empowerment, we are in our leadership. We are in, you know, enrolling, inviting people into the vision of what we're standing for, walking for, dancing for. And then movement, second piece, movement, keeping the energy moving. We are moving beings. We are not stagnant. We are, look, even the thing that keeps us alive is movement. It's breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. It's consistently moving, just like the tides, the water coming in and out. So movement is key to be really in your fullest expression. And then breakthroughs and openings. Breakthroughs and openings is sandwiched between the, like, you know, the pillars of empowerment and movement with Dharma and yoga. And we'll get to those in a moment. But breakthroughs and openings are in the middle, because this is also the movement of life. There's the infinity sign in the center here of breakthroughs are going to happen, and they open us up into our highest self. And then this is this continuous thing. If we hang out in the breakdown, then we get stuck and stagnant, and we hang out there, and then we're convincing ourselves, the mind is convincing ourselves of what we're not. So the breakthroughs create the openings and leading us to living our Dharma. This is a Sanskrit word from yoga and, you know, the Vedas. Dharma is our mission here. It's our purpose, but it's even stronger than the word purpose, because purpose could be like, oh, I'm writing a book. That's my purpose. Hey, I'm teaching a class. That's my purpose. Dharma is actually the essence of who you are. It's if you didn't live that in this life, like, so the essence of water is to move, or liquid is to fill up, you know, it fills up whatever it does. If it wasn't movable, or if it wasn't, like, even ice is water, just hard form. If it didn't have that essence, it wouldn't be water. We each, as a soul, we each as a being on this planet, we each have this Dharma. And that is, like, for you to, and I promise you've been living your Dharma, okay? And it's like stepping in full forward with service with it. You've been living it in that, like, you are that. There's no finding it. It's just living it then and serving from that place. And then the why of embody is yoga, which really is you. Union with you and the divine. So that's really the essence of what embody stands for, and how we utilize this as a pathway to be in our greatest magnificence, radiance, boldness, speaking out, all of that. So I'll stop there.
Yeah, no, I love it. I love it. So what holds people back from that? Because you say, when you talk about Dharma, I love that. I want to go kind of dive into that a little bit. When you talk about Dharma and talking about it's already within us, what's holding people back from just truly living that full expression?
Yeah, that's an excellent question. So the Dharma is our soul essence. It's it is the quality of our soul that if we didn't serve here with it, then we would not feel fulfilled. The mind is a part of this body, this physical body that the soul came in. This is all yogic, you know, beliefs and understanding. So the mind is the thing that pulls us out. The mind, with your past and your future fears, is what pulls us out of really being in that essence and trusting. And I've built a whole life, and the last 20 something years I've been serving in this pathway. And so some of the things that you were saying is, like, you know, festivals and conferences and you know, TV show and all of that. I have been so committed to, and this is what I teach my women, is like, I've been so committed to living the essence of my dharma here. You know, and that takes like mentorship and a teacher as well to remind me, because I mean, this is in the East. I just want to say this, like in the East, we are so used to having gurus, like teachers, masters that are our mentors and coaches and leaders. Right. Even I have that. Even, you know, everybody, like all of our trainers have that, like everybody who is teaching and leading. So that just to say, or when they're doing it well, definitely they have that.
Yeah. Right.
And when they make it about themselves, then that's a whole other story. Yeah. But so just to go back to that, when we can come, like the guru's job and the mentor's job and the coach's job is to take us out of the fear mind and the mind that is constantly attached to the wounds that we experience in this lifetime and beyond. So we've carried wounds, you know, in Sanskrit, another word for that is samskara. We have some scars from our past lives that also move into here. So the way out and the way to your fullness is to not buy into the mind telling us that we're not good enough, that we don't have what it takes, that it's not time, or that, you know, that you have other things, drama to deal with, like, because we're always going to, like, this is the existence here. We're always going to have circumstances and situations and experiences that cause us to go spiraling downward. And here we are right in this moment. We are in a human crisis, right? Yeah. Here we are in a crisis moment. And so I love that there's a Chinese character. We talked about this a little briefly yesterday, and a friend of mine, Matt Cole, shared this with us the other day. And the Chinese character is made up of two pieces that for crisis, the word crisis, two pieces, danger and opportunity.
Isn't that great?
So well, we can dive into that later, but I just wanted to share that. Like there's much opportunity here.
There's so much opportunity right now. And so there's such a choice. I want to get to that in a second, but before, like, what I love about your work, and it rattled something inside me, right? Because what happens is that when we're in that danger mindset, when we're in that fear mindset, and we're, like you said, you know, like pushing all those emotions down and we're not really working with them, you like have this amazing ability to get people moving and moving through. Can you hear me okay? Is my speaking not working?
I can.
Okay.
It's cracking up. It's just breaking up a little bit. That's why I was just testing out to see if it was on my end.
Got it. But like you have this amazing ability to just get people moving. And I think, I want you to talk a little bit about what that movement in our body, how that shakes that out and how it gets you back into who we say we really want to be.
Yeah. Awesome. Thanks. Great question. So here it is. Like we're made out of, but we know about this physical body, right? We work this physical body. We go out, we like, you know, go to the gym and we work this physical body, where we walk and we work it. So we are also, again, in the yogic understanding, like so many people do yoga here now, right? And so many people understand this. And I'm so happy to educate like the next level of this. We are made up of many layers, not just the physical body, right? We've already been talking about the soul, right? So that's on a different level of the body. Yeah. So here's the 5 main pieces of the bodies, right? So we've got the physical, we just talked about that. We've got the mental body, right? So we do have this mental body. We've got an energetic body. And this is like, sometimes you've heard of the things called the chakras, energy centers in the body. And you just know that we just like everything else are made up of energy. We've also got the spiritual body. So this is another layer. And we've also got, what am I missing? Physical, mental, energetic, emotional, the last one. Emotional.
How can we forget the emotional?
I know. I was like, how could I forget the emotional, right? Right. So this is what, like, knowing this, we have all these different layers. How do we, if we're just going to the gym and we're just pumping some weights, right?
Yeah.
And what if we ended up pumping those weights with sound vibration? So now we're touching on a different layer of the body. So it's like, oh, yeah. You're going to have a different experience. So all the work that I do is with breath, because that's another level of layer. It's touching another layer. It's touching the energetic body and the emotional body. So take a deep breath in right now. We're going to take a deep breath in, hold the breath for a moment. Take more breath in, like you are holding in that deep sip of life. And now vibrate everything in your body. Vibrate, move it around, vibrate, and exhale. Jiggle it out. Bounce your shoulders a little bit here. And just scan your experience from that one breath. Scan your experience. Notice, like when I say scan, so like notice any differences that you feel.
Yeah, it shakes it all out, right? It shakes all those thoughts out, the negative thoughts and the negative energy, and it just shakes it all out and it gives you a reset.
Totally reset. Exactly.
Yeah.
And you see children doing this. So we're right now being called to listen. And in fact, a lot of us are at home with our kiddos. So, that's another piece right now. And I don't know if I should be speaking into the times, but that I just feel like that's what's happening. Is so watch your kids, watch the wisdom. They feel something. And in the moment that they feel it, they're just, I'm really mad about that thing. And they go really mad. And then they're like, okay.
Okay.
Unless we're like, stop. And I'm not saying we don't want to teach the children to go, inappropriately be acting out like this everywhere, but there is a wisdom to it. So your guidance can come in of let's go to the bedroom and grab our pillows. Oh yeah. And let's really let that, let's get angry now and punch those pillows and make some sounds. Children naturally will absolutely embrace this. So watch what your children are doing to move their energy body. What's happened as we've stepped into adulthood to contract, hold it all together, control, hold it all in. So then our anus is all tight and our lips are all tight and our jaw is all tight and nothing can move, right? Here we come to movement.
Yeah.
You want to experience life like a child in this moment, even with curiosity and lightness and gratitude and abundance and all of the magic that a child really experiences, then breathe and move and allow the energetic body, the emotional body, all of the layers of ourselves into movement. And you will experience that piece that I was talking about, that empowerment leadership piece.
Yeah. Why is that? So let's move over. I do want to talk about kind of what's going on with the virus and stuff like that. So why is movement, why is the things that you're talking about, why are they so important in today's time with everything going on right now?
We're in an upgrade right now. We're in a full-on upgrade. Yeah. People hear me when I say this. We called this in and we've been waiting for this to wake our asses up.
Yeah.
My invitation is to keep the energy moving because there's a lot of stimuli out there. There's a lot of information coming at us and some of it is really intense. And so, yes, be in the know of what's happening with the research and all of that, and be in the movement of coming home to yourself again. And the movement piece will allow you to check in with yourself, right? Really be listening to what wants to be birthed at this time, creatively, intimately, connection-wise, with the people right in front of you, perhaps, physically, you've got people, family in your home, friends in your home, or you get to reach out by phone or by video and be with the family in that way.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about soul family. I'm talking about birth family. I'm talking about all the families that are possible.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like we're in family together.
Absolutely.
So we get to have this time. But that's what so the thing right now is we are in an upgrade. Allow yourself to imagine how different it would be if you just sat there on your computer all day or your phone all day in this contracted, this position, like where your shoulders are rounded, your jaw is tight, your thumbs are crooked. You're just like, and you're just doing this all freaking day long.
Right.
And you're like, oh yeah, I've got a creative idea and I'm gonna write it down here on my phone. What would happen if you rounded those shoulders out, rolled them out, shook off your hands every 45 minutes, and you came into a listening? Like I know it's hard to imagine if you're not doing it. I'm just going to invite you into doing that. Like really practice what it feels like today, right now, how it feels like to jiggle your body. Bend those knees and jiggle your shoulders, let your arms out, dance to a song. You've got the time and you've got the space. Put on a song and dance to it. Move and move out of what you're not. Move out of the mind trying to convince you of the things that you are not, and come into, when you shake, rattle, and roll, when you shake your body and all that, when you shake, it brings you into your highest frequency. I know that's hard for me to put it, like to have these words land. I'm inviting you into the actual experience of it.
Yeah.
So today, play a song, jiggle around, like really shake things off. You can go to Embody Freedom series. I've got like now 6 of them where I lead movement and our facilitators lead movement too. So like that's an invitation. It's a free online thing every day, Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. There's so much out there. And even if it's not this show or this series, there's other pieces out there. It's not just this contracted one evidence of how we should be. There's this evidence out there with some of the media where it's like we should be scared and we should be really like contracted, and there's this other evidence and invitation for you to know that there is like intimacy, connection, openness waiting for you in your own body, and then in the bodies that are right in front of you. So I hope that lands.
Yeah, totally. I mean, you said it, we've been calling this in. We've been calling this in because we have been at our desks for that long, every day, all day long. Maybe not in our home offices like we are now, but like in corporate and in business and stuff like that. And so this is just such an amazing opportunity for us to just globally reset, figure out what our priorities are, just move and figure out who you are and who you want to be when this is all said and done, right?
Yes. Yeah. You get to choose right now. And I feel like every one of us gets to choose.
So much choice right now.
Yeah. There's so much choice. And like, what if you were to leave the planet? What if you were to leave this life within? And I hate, I haven't brought this up at all until this moment, but it feels like if we could even get in touch with, all right, my last 2 weeks at home, perhaps, like I doubt that that's the truth for most of us, but like,
right. We would start living much differently.
How would you live? Yeah.
We would live much differently.
It's like, what has been on the burner for you that you haven't been moving on? Like what hasn't been? Like this show, this series that you created, honey, it's called Leaders of Change, right? What is it?
Your leadership legacy. Yeah.
Your leadership legacy. Yes. Yeah. It's like time to step in now. And I'll tell you, even with the Embody Freedom series, that's a show that I created years ago. Years ago.
And now it gets to come to fruition.
Now it gets to come to fruition. And it was just like choice, boom, doing it.
Yep. Exactly.
And now we're doing it. So
it opens up so much time and space and opportunity and everything else. Yeah. It's amazing. So what is so your leadership legacy, what's the legacy, Himalaya, that you get to leave?
Oh, that's such a beautiful question. If I could leave you with this one thing, is like our true essence is joy, and to return to that joy every single day, because we forget. The world makes us forget, and crises, situations, all these things make us forget who we truly are. Like our soul is joy. Ananda, bliss, like in Sanskrit again, Ananda, joy, bliss. So return to that, knowing you know that at your deep core. So my legacy is to remind you of who you truly are. May you receive that, and may you return home to that every single day.
I love that. I love when you said, I wrote it down actually, coming home to self. I love that. And I watch you, just a second here. I want to acknowledge you, right? Because I watch you every single day helping women find their way back home to themselves. And it's really, really a beautiful thing. So I want to thank you for your work with that. I want to thank you for everything that you do on this planet. You are an amazing and beautiful human. Where can people find you?
Yeah, so you can find me at HEMALAYA.com, HEMALAYAA.
Two A's.
Yeah, 2 A's, double A. I'm Canadian, eh? I live in California, but I'm Canadian. So Himalaya.com. And truly, I've got lots of resources there. There's a free meditation series. Actually, I had a couple of students just in the last couple of days tell me how incredible. They listen to them every day. There's a 4-part meditation series. You can pick and choose, or you can do them all at one sitting. They're only 10 minutes each. And she was like, wow, I'm so grateful that you created this, because it's perfect for right now. And it really is. So that you can pick up that, you can Embody Freedom series, come on to that. I'm going to be leading an Embody global event for women. That's April 4th and 5th. Come on and be with us. This is a live stream. It's a really really incredible way to be with other change makers, and us all rising and standing up and devoting, stepping in fully.
Stepping in fully. And guess what? We don't have to do it on our own, right?
Yeah.
There's all kinds of women, all kinds of people out there that are in the same boat, and we all get to rise together, which is the beautiful part about it.
Totally. Yeah.
What about your deck, your card deck? I'm in love with your card deck.
Yeah. Embody Oracle card deck. Oh, woo! It's jumping out at me.
It jumps, yes.
Totally. So this is the booklet for our Embody Oracle card deck. My incredible partner, Alexis Cohen, with me here. And she did all of the artwork. And I wrote and channeled the messages and the book, and the deck is beautiful. Yeah. I know, Tina, you've been using it and really finding awesome experiences with it. But yeah, this is also available on my website, Embody. You can also go to embodyoracle.com, or you can just go to my website, Himalaya.com. Yeah.
Awesome. Beautiful, beautiful. Go get the deck. Go find Himalaya. She's amazing. Thank you, my dear, for being on. I love you, love you, love you. You know that. You're my sister.
I love you and adore you. Yeah. Thank you, Vinny.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. That is the end of our show. We will see you next time at Your Leadership Legacy. Thank you. Bye. My name is Tina Paulus-Krause, and I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the show. Check out our programs and events at trueyouteams.com. And until next time, make it an amazing day.